Hello and welcome to our live ad lib off the cuff. We are going to share our mission. We are growing here at Blooming Health Farms. So I would like to welcome you. My name is Sean Short. I am the co-founder here at Blooming Health Farms. We have been growing recently a lot. And so in that effort to grow our business, I've asked for some people to come in and help us. And part of that is to share with you our mission and what we're up to. And we are doing a fundraiser. So over the next 30 days, our goal is to raise $5,000 for our nonprofit. We're going to do that through a variety of ways, but I want to share with you first our mission here at Blooming Health Farms, and then I can talk to you a little bit more about what we're doing and answer any questions that you might have out there. I've got my computer here below me, and I'm on two different devices, so I'd love for anyone out there that is on the live to join me on Facebook, leave any comments, questions, or anything like that. I'm looking down. I'm actively in these here now. So for those of you that are new or that may need a refresher, we are a non-profit aquaponics and chicken farm here in northern Colorado. Our mission is to help at-risk youth between the ages of 15 and 24 that are involved with the criminal justice system. And we get them off the street by empowering them with job skills, mental health support, and STEM education so that they can become the future leaders of our community. And I've had a lot of success so far over the past few years of running the show. So about a year ago, I was titled the executive director. So I am a co-founder here at Blooming Health Farms. The other co-founder is Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith has a private counseling practice here in Greeley, Colorado called Breathe Counseling. And so him and I got together about 4 years ago and came up with this really, really neat idea to combine farming and mental health. Now, here at Blooming Health Farms, we believe that agriculture offers so many different opportunities to teach people job skills as well as the STEM that is going to be required in our future. So I've said STEM a couple times. That's the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And often we leave out the arts aspect of that. So sometimes we'll refer to the word as STEAM. Over the past few years, I have been responsible for doing what it takes to have an operational farm, to have a really, really good farm. And along that way, I've discovered a lot of really, really neat things. So part of any startup is trying to figure out, if what you're gonna do is going to work. So that means I have a really good idea. I've recognized that there's a target market out there that could benefit from this, and I'm gonna go for it. So we here in Greeley have a couple things that we look at from the Blooming Health Farms perspective. So the first and foremost is that Weld County, Colorado is one of the most productive agricultural counties in the United States. Last check said it was 8th in the nation as far as economic productivity. We grow a lot of food here in Weld County, which is amazing, except for the fact that 1 in 5 people in our county don't have enough nutritious food to eat. And here we believe that it's that fundamental issue of hunger that often drives people to make risky decisions, and some of those risky decisions get them in trouble with the law. So what we're trying to do is get involved with those youth who have made a risky decision or are likely to make risky decisions, particularly surrounded around food security. Food security is a huge issue here for us at Blooming Health Farms. If it's important for you, please do join us here on our Facebook page. Join, like, subscribe to what it is that we do. We also have some on our Instagram. You'll see some photos as well. Food security is really, really important. You know, I grew up here in the Greeley-Evans area on the south side of this part of town, and I didn't have enough to eat when I was a little kid as well. We often went to the local Evans Community Center and filled up a grocery cart from the food bank provisions that we were given. We paid like a $25 fee and filled up a grocery cart and came back with all the different food service industrial sized food that was not put in the stores or had been pulled off the shelf. So food that has gone to food banks is usually food that is near expiration date or is been written off by the company. There are probably a variety of other reasons that I am not as familiar or robust at, but those of you in the food bank world, please help educate me, teach me what I need to know. I am an adamant supporter of our Wild Food Bank. I give part of all of my income to charity. I give 5% of my income, my personal income, to charity, and I choose the Wild Food Bank as one of my major charities out there. I also have struggled with having enough food to eat throughout different times in my life. Some of them were by circumstance and some of them were by choice. One of those that happened to be by circumstance and a little bit of choice, because I had to think about some of my assets and resources. So when I was going to school in Hawaii, I used to live at the YMCA. I was trying to get sober and I needed a sober place to stay, and so the YMCA was a wonderful place for me to get back on my feet and find my path again. And so while I was picking myself up by my bootstraps, I made some decisions. Do I use my money for this or do I use my money for that? And so I chose to grow my own food in my dorm room at the YMCA. So I originally took a Powerade bottle, like one of those sports drink bottles, and I filled it up with lentil seeds, and I sprouted those in my closet. So I had several Powerade bottles sitting in my closet, and I sprouted all of those. I want to take what I've learned, and I have been teaching others how to sprout for themselves. And out of that was born our sandwich blend sprouts. If you love sprouts, or even if you've tried sprouts on your sandwich and are interested in getting more, you ought to check out our sandwich blend sprouts. Those sprouts are delicious. They have like this crunchy, buttery flavor to them. And they go great on sandwiches. They go great in salads. I put them on everything you'll likely see on our pages here. I put them on pizza. I put them in quesadillas. I probably put them on cake. So I love our sprouts. They are an alfalfa clover blend. And it's because of my love for the sprouts that I've actually been given this name that I've embraced, this nickname. Our co-founder Ryan originally joked with me that I would put sprouts on everything. And so he started calling me Shawnee Alfalfa Seed. And we had a huge laugh. And for every now and then I would just get these random memes about putting sprouts on everything. And one of my favorites, which goes back to the old school comics, is a Far Side, where you see a picture of a woolly mammoth and you see a few cavemen going around at the bottom. I don't remember the exact quote, but it said something to the effect, Kona secretly puts sprouts on everything. And so that's me. That's Shawnee Alfalfa Seed. I love sprouts. I love sprouts so much that we've actually had a lot of success with sprouting for chickens. But it's the chickens really that have transformed Blooming Health Farms. And the chickens have shown me what it really means to teach STEM education on a farm, to do job training, and what mental health support could look like when we take it off the couch. So here at Blooming Health Farms, what we do and what we get to do is we get to give mental health support with the individuals that come across our path without the traditional setting that might be in an office or on a couch or face to face. We do it slightly differently, and we see that we can break down so many different barriers. And it's the chickens, really, that have allowed me to see how successful we've been. And if you're interested to hear a lot more about that, go to the Chickenlandia webpage. So there is a podcast called Bulk Talk, and Dahlia, who runs the show, has a fantastic website, podcast, chicken education. Some of the kids have really loved it. And so we have leaned into doing some of these things, and one of them is talking to others about what we're doing with our mental health and our chickens. So check out Dahlia's show, Bulk Talk. It's a podcast, and you can hear and or learn more about what we're doing with chickens. If you want to know more, definitely stay in touch here also on the Blooming Health Farms page. You can like our page, follow the other things. We also have an Instagram page as well where we put a lot of pictures. So please do follow those. And the point of sharing my mission with you in this format, live, off the cuff, no script, is to essentially say that we are eternally grateful for everyone out there who has allowed us to get where we are today. And it's because of donors and supporters like you that we are able to do what it is that we try to do. So I must thank you for everything out there. And for those of you that have been supporting us, please, we are asking for some continued support. A donation of $100 or a $50 monthly donation is going to be extremely helpful during this fundraising campaign over the next 30 days. Again, our goal is to engage new people out there. We've had a lot of people that are coming out of this chicken world. So this is aimed for some of you that are new, that have feathered friends. Please do join us as much as you can and see how we are supporting the at-risk youth with our agricultural entrepreneurship here at Blooming Health Farms. So thank you, and I shall see you again tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We are going to do a few more of these lives from a few different venues. This one here is my office. I love art. I love my systems engineering planning, and I have a corkboard back over here, and the whiteboard got pulled down. This is where I do all of the brainstorming, most of the brainstorming, and the creation of Blooming Health Farms was born in this room. So I figured it would be great for you to start where we began, and thank you again for what you do. Have a wonderful Tuesday night. I will see you again tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We are going to be live from Makers Mercantile, and I will share with you how we are empowering the at-risk youth to truly become the entrepreneurials that we hope they can be. So thank you, take care, and have a lovely evening.